Hello, everybody, and welcome to Meditations with Michelle. So, today I feel like there needs to be a meditation about connecting. I feel like a lot of the times we are not focused on the things that we want, but more on the lack of the things that we don't have, or more on the lack. So, what if we connected to the things that we wanted, or the people we wanted, or the experiences we wanted, versus the lack of the experience? So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes along with me, and let's just take a few deep breaths together. And so the first connection that I want to make is with Source. So I'm going to imagine my energies reaching far and wide beyond me. And I'm going to feel Source reaching for me, so that I am in the exact line with Source. So we are both connected. And this feels really, really good. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and really just enjoy being connected to Source. This connection is so amazing. And right here alone, if this is as far as you go, this is such a perfect spot to be in. Because when you're connected with Source, which we always are, but we don't always listen. But when we're connected and we can physically feel the connection, things are so magical. Things happen and just lines up so easily. Things come to you easy. Things happen easy. It's just a good connection. And the fact that we can have this connection every day, all day, and just with the thought and intent it's mind-blowing in senses. It's amazing. Like, it's so easily accessible. And it feels so good. It's very welcoming. It's very calming. It just, again, it feels like home. Okay, so now that we've connected to Source, let's start broadening our connections. Let's think about the people that we're going to connect with today, and possibly the people we've already connected with today. And let's just go through those scenarios, and in our mind, whether it was a good connection or a not good connection, let's go back and create the connection we would have desired. So if it's something that already happened, go ahead and create the connection that you desire. If it's a connection that you're looking for, something that hasn't happened yet, again, let's create the connection we desire. So every person we connect with is an energy exchange. We are sending vibrations to them, and they're sending vibrations to us. And if we pay attention to those moments and really feel those moments, so much great things can happen. And for me, I always want to connect from a high space. I always want to present with my best. I always want to help. I always want to assist. And I also want to be open to receiving as well. You have to keep in mind, you givers out there, that if you do not receive, you're not allowing another giver to give. So by receiving, you're helping them as well. So I'm just imagining the day as I am wanting it to unfold, and imagine the interactions with the people and feeling the connections with each one of them. And feeling it from a place of source, not from a place of emotions that I might have with them. Because from the place of source, it's an unconditional love. And from here, let's connect with your financial flow of well-being. Imagine all of those riches being yours and money just being abundant to you, it flowing to you. Connecting with money. And again, we're connecting with money from a place of source. Source views money as fun and enjoyable, and it looks at it as a resource, a tool. There's no emotions attached to it. There's no things being lost or taken from it. It is purely just a tool and a resource. So let's enjoy money. Let's imagine that money is our friend. And we enjoy spending time with our friends. And when our friends hang out with us, they go and talk to other friends and say how cool we are. And so more friends join us. And so we just have an amazing friendship with money. And that we can spend money at places that we enjoy. And so that way it's like dropping our friends off at a place that they want to be. We just gave them a ride. And more of the friends are going to come back. Just taking the edge off of anything that you might have resistance with. I used to play games with money where I'd imagine big piles of money and spending it all. And every time I spent it all, it would double. So my pile would not only come back, but it would double in size. And that just made it fun because I helped so many people with those piles of money in my imagination. There were no more homeless. There were no more starving. It was great. And it felt awesome. And I feel like that energy goes someplace. Even if physically I didn't do those things, it still has a benefit on an energetic level. Now let's connect with our health. And again, we're connecting from a place of source where everything is perfect. And if your body is not feeling perfect, I would encourage you to play in this realm a little bit. This morning I did a workout that made my back a little tender. And so I imagined scooping the pain out of my body and just taking it out. And it felt so much better. Didn't go away, but it definitely felt better. And I encourage you to play with that if you're dealing with an illness. Just imagine that being gone. Imagine you being completely healed. If you're dealing with the way your body looks and you're not happy with that, imagine the image of how your body is that you would like it to be. Before I lost the weight, I used to envision myself in my meditation spot as the thin person laying in the spot. And I always remembered having this dress on that was tiny and it was flowing, but it was still, you could tell it was a long dress, but very small because the body underneath was small. And now I'm here. But we have to connect first. We have to find that connection because everything starts on a vibrational level. We have to find the frequencies before we can line up with the actual desires. So here, focusing on that healthy body, the body being the way you enjoy it and the way you like it. Really embracing that. And I would invite you to give yourself a big hug. Just wrap your arms around your body. Because we should always give ourselves love. There's so many people out there that are willing not to give love. But if we can give ourselves love, then why not? And just give yourself that big hug. And tell yourself you love you. Just be nice. Be nice to you. You're a fabulous you. Now let's connect with love. Just feeling the vibration of love is just so amazing. Feels very good, very calming, and somewhat exciting too. There's movement with love. There's excitement with love. There's also a peacefulness with love. Enjoying every moment of that. And imagine your partners or partner and connecting with that special someone. And imagine them loving you. And everything's perfect with the two connections. And feeling that completion. And feeling that enjoyment of being around the person. Now you can take this meditation as far as you'd like, and you can continue to connect with different things and become more specific, get down to the nitty-gritty of the things that you desire. But I invite you to always look at it from a sense of source, because it's always a pure, positive point of perfection. And as for me, I'm going to start grounding this energy, all the love, health, finances, and all the amazing people that I'm going to come in contact with on a day-to-day basis. And I'm just going to solidify all of those within my body and ground it into the ground. And as for you, you can stay as long as you'd like. But as for me, I am complete. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was wonderful connecting with you. I loved it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.